Donald Trump Jr., Eric Trump, and Ivanka Trump suffered a major legal setback this week. Now, to talk about this week's setback, we have to talk about what happened a couple weeks ago, where they were actually given a huge gift by the court system. And it's all related to the ongoing lawsuit by Washington, D.C. Attorney General Karl Racine over the alleged misuse of inaugural funds from the Trump Inaugural Committee going to the Trump International Hotel in D.C. So, a couple weeks ago, a judge said, yes, this lawsuit can go forward, but you can't include the Trump Organization in it, which effectively removed Trump's kids from this lawsuit. And the reasoning the judge gave was because one of Donald Trump Jr.'s buddies said that he had actually worked out the deals, that they're being sued for, so don't worry about it. Well, this week, a federal judge looked at that judge's decision and said, no, this is bullcrap. The Trump Organization can, in fact, be sued. So Karl Racine said, guess what, Trump Organization? You're back in the lawsuit. So here's what's happening. Obviously, the Trump Inaugural Committee, which was being run by the Trump Organization / Donald Trump's children, does not involve Trump himself. Because at the time, heading into his inauguration, January 20th, 2017, he had other things to do, right? So he likely is not a part of this whatsoever. However, Ivanka Trump is the one at the center of it. And what's at issue is whether or not the Trump International Hotel in Washington, D.C. overinflated their prices so that the inaugural committee, which is set up as a nonprofit, would have to pay higher prices, which puts more money in the pockets of the Trump kids. Ivanka has tried to get out of this in the past, saying she wasn't involved at all, but everybody else who was involved has provided documentation, call logs, emails, text messages of Ivanka being directly involved in all of this. And of course, because it's the Trump Hotel, the two sons were running the business at the time, Eric and Don Jr., so that ropes them into this scandal as well. So, that's where we're at with all of this. Racine announced that, guess what? We're going to trial, he says, and Trump's kids are going to be there. Unless, of course, on appeal, they get to get out of the lawsuit once again, which, of course, unfortunately, is a very real possibility. But this thing is far from over. Right now, it's not looking good for the Trump kids. And at the end of it, we'll finally get some answers. The other thing, too, that's important to realize here is that Racine is not seeking criminal charges against these people. He just wants the money back. That's it. This is, once again, just about money. And the Trump people, the Trump kids, I guess, fighting so hard to hang on to every single penny that they've got, when all they could do is reach a settlement, pay it back, and it disappears. But they're so greedy, they won't even do that, and they would rather risk all the negative publicity and the chance of losing by making this thing go to trial. This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.